Good afternoon, everyone. This is Semper Gumby, once again, the best team member of Team Scoop. Subscribe, like, pay us, talk to us, do what you want. Just keep it PG for the kiddies. All right, we're getting to this Janemba deck profile. So this is just Janemba Mill. So bring it back because I like Cooler Mill. Janemba Mill is a little different, and it almost won the other day. So we're gonna deck profile and see what it can do later today. So this Janemba says permanent. This you can't include cards with energy cost of 5 or more in your deck. So it shuts down the counterplay trunk, which sucks to suck. But we'll mill him out, so it's all good. Auto. When this card attacks, draw one card and place 2 cards from the top of your opponent's deck in their drop area. Instant mill. Always swing first for this guy. Don't let them rest. Swing first for this guy. Awaken. For 4 less life, I get to switch 2 of my energy to active mode and flip this card over. So good for extending plays. Auto. Same thing. When this card attacks, place 2 cards top of my opponent's deck in the drop. But this auto, the second auto is pretty nice to the deck. So when this card is attacked, you may place 1 blue card from your hand in your drop. If you do, negate the attack and negate the skill for the game. So it's a free negate from your hand. When you push it for game, you're trying to stall them out. It's clutch. Don't forget that. Don't sleep on it. All right, cool. So we're going to play 4 of the Beerus Fickle God. So 4 check lands. I thought 3 was good. Maybe I could put 3 in, take some stuff out, but 4 is good because I found that I need to have yellow for some of my rivals, so I need to have 4. All right. We do a super combo split, so I might just end up just running 4 Zamasu, but right now we are running 3 Zamasu and 1 of the Vegeta Disciple Warrior. So one of the all energies blue, bottom 1 draw 2. Because I thought this deck needs to draw a lot more than it does, and we need some draw power in there. But again, we have the Zamasu to rest cards because we don't get swung at a lot, and we can also rival some. So we got the rival Goku in here, the Goku hit rival, and we got the rival Bojack that mills a card. But we'll get into that right now. So 1 Sun Goku and hit Supreme Alliance arrival. So blue yellow for 1 blue, this card arrives. It's a blocker. In activate battle once per turn, finally your card is blue, which it is, or yellow, switch this card to active mode. So it's pretty good because it's good for offense. You can swing at a Unison, restand it, it blocks the next turn. You can block something, negate, block again, combo out, restand it, another blocker. So super annoying if you get a lot on field. Now we're getting to the mill package of it. So the Bojack Resident Agent of Destruction. So this one's pretty good because it arrivals for blue yellow, and for 1 yellow energy, this Kai is a blocker. First of all, 4K, 4 cost, 20K blocker, and then when he's played, I get to mill my opponent by 1 card, and then he gets to rest a card. So it adds for more rest targets. So play a card, rest a card, mill a card, and blocker. So it makes it tough to get through. Next, we'll play the Bojack Pirate's Pride. So yellow card, negate. We got negate. That's all about stars, they say. So got negate. So counterattack. Negate the attack, play this card. Permanent. During your opponent's turn, if there's a card that is both blue and yellow in your energy, reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 2. So that's why I charge those. Beerus, this is now becomes a 1 cost negate. When you play this card, your opponent plays the top card of the deck in the drop. So another mill card. Negate, play it, mill 1, please. You're welcome. All right, now we're gonna play this one. Scoopzilla told me about this card, and I think it's not bad. She told me to play a little black in there, so I'll play the Supreme Kai, a time regulator. She's a 1-drop blocker that draws a card, so we need more draw power. So playing 1 to draw 1 and then block something, so I don't get swung at. Not too bad, especially after I nimbus somebody. that hurt. All right, and for the Unisons, kind of had a a toss up between what I should and shouldn't run. But right now, we're gonna run three Xenos because we need to draw cards, thin the deck out, extend plays with Sensu Bean, stuff like that. And we played one of the Janemba Wicked Agent Destruction. So a lot of people try to kill this Xeno, so it kind of sucks to keep him on board. But he's also good for removal because -5 is good. And then, but the Janemba is good because for +0, I draw a card, your opponent draws a card, and then your opponent mills a card. So that's also a mill too. They draw one, and then they have to mill one, so they lose two. So it's not bad. And then we got ways to protect this guy too. But his +1 is he gets crit. His -2 is there's 15 less cards in your opponent's deck. This card gets 15k in triple strike, so he becomes a 30k triple strike. But for the most part, we don't do that because we're going to mill him out. And my leader, my opponent's leader usually has all his cards in his life. Because if he plays anything, this leader, is going to swing at the card. Never swing at leader. Because they want him to have no advantage in his hand. Next, we're going to play the SS2 Trunks Heroic Prospect. This card gets reduced by 1 if I have a blue Unison in play. So it's great. So it's a 1-cost negate. And this says when this card is played, your opponent can't attack with battle cards with energy cost greater than their current energy for the turn unless they choose 2 cards in their hand and place them at the bottom of their deck in any order. So it might be a little counterintuitive to the mill strategy, but a lot of people don't want to, they don't want to drop cards, especially play this card early in the game. They ain't going to drop cards. They need to kill me. They're trying to kill me quick. So this card is pretty good. It stops big swings like Broly, stuff like that. So not bad at all. And plus, it's an extra negate. So getting started on negates. Oh boy. So you got the Whis Coercion. So this one is counterplay. A counterattack. Negate the attack. Choose one of your energies. Switch it to active mode. So negate, restand, not bad. Of course, we're playing blue, so you have to have D Magic. 4 D Magic. Spark and negate. Usually I have to spark negate because for some reason they don't swing me a lot sometimes. So I spark and negate so I can awaken. Restand 2, so not too bad. Self-explanatory. Again, another, pretty cool card that blue always runs. Three different. Well, I got we played 4 Sensu Beans, but 3 different copies. How cool is that? I'm missing a 4 copy, so let's get some trades going out there. 4 Sensu Beans to restand energy, extend plays. Now this one's pretty cool. One of the local guys, he plays Baby a lot, put me on this card, and it's pretty good. Intercepting Fates, not bad at all. So if your lead card is blue, which mine is, look at the top 2 cards of your top. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You get to add 1 card from them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So pretty much search 2, take 1, bottom 1. And then at the end of my turn, I can switch 1 mono blue energy to active mode. So it's important to charge at least 1 mono blue. Because what you do is you pay for it, pitch a card, and draw 1. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. Another negate we played Nimbus. You can't have a stall deck without Nimbus. Stall them out, take 1 hit, stall them out, and then, pitch a card. They're going to attack with battle cards once for a turn, so not too bad. And looks like we got a promo here that Scoopzilla had to hand me. I need in this deck really bad.
I had to tell him it's just so good.
He pulled it last night from locals, I think. So look at it. So it's the Son Goku and Vegeta Saiyan Scions.
It's gonna work so good.
Yeah. So it's a counterattack. Negate the attack. So 1 more negate. Play this card in rest mode.
And then when they attack him, you put that card at the bottom of your deck, and your leader gets +5 for the turn.
Dang, that's crazy. So it says auto. If your leader card is blue and you place this card in rest mode at the bottom of your deck, and it's one of it's just auto.
It gets played in rest.
Yeah. So this card negates is played in rest mode. So what you do is it's auto triggers If your leader card is blue and you place this card in rest mode at the bottom of your deck, when your opponent attacks a leader card, choose up to one of your leader cards and it gets plus 5,000 power for the turn. So pretty much what you do is, so you negate, it comes in rest mode, and then you use this auto, you put the bottom of your deck so you get to recycle it, and then on leader gets plus 5 for the turn, which is great.
Any blue deck's going to need to run that.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. This might be a blue deck staple.
Yep.
And I heard it's like $40 or something like that. And
good day.
Yeah, I ain't very blue that cool. So like I said, we needed some draw power, so we had to get that monkey rage in there. He played 4 of the draw apes. Yeah, I paid like $50 for this card. Now it's getting cheaper. I got lucky enough and got to pull 2 of the tournament pack ones. So I got lucky. I got 5 now. You want one? Comment me. Get some trades going. And lastly, we're going to play 4 Janemba, Agent of Destruction. So it's a 4-cost Janemba with crit. So auto. When you play this card from your hand to warp at the end of the turn, if it's your turn, choose to one of your energy and switch it to active mode. I always forget that. Always forget this because I play it. I never untap an energy. I always forget because I always do the activate main. Send this card to its owner's warp. Draw a card, and then your opponent places 3 cards on top of the deck in the drop. So a lot of times I'll just send this to warp. I'll play it and warp it so they lose 3 cards, like a draw card. But sometimes I'll swing because it's crit at the lead or Unison, just to make them waste Negates, something like that. So, all right, so that completes the deck profile. Pretty straightforward. And if he lets me borrow that Goku, I'll take something out and I'll put that in the deck.
Probably like a draw.
Yeah, I'll probably take out an Intersecting Fates probably for it, maybe, or I don't know, maybe a Whis.
Well, you only run 2 Whis in there, right?
Yeah, I know. So, I don't know. I'll probably take out Intersecting Fates, maybe. Yeah, probably that. Yeah, probably that, or maybe a Kai. I don't know. We'll see how it works, but probably Intersecting Fates seems like the card that would probably get cut. I mean, I got 4 apes. I got 3 of these, so, I mean, it's not too bad. All right. That completes the deck profile, and have a safe weekend, and see y'all in Miami. Like, comment, subscribe, send money. Keep it PG. All right, man. See y'all next time.
I'm just gonna work, that is my motive. I'm not gonna stop, this is my moment. I'm not gonna quit, that is a weakness. I'm just gonna execute, that is my purpose. I speak with attitude, hard cause the feeling I